Hi garden friends, welcome to the channel. I'm Era and this is Gardening on Purpose. I garden in Georgia, Zone 8A, where I do gardening related videos. Today guys, I'll be sharing with you my latest plant or garden related purchases. First up is this beautiful coral bell here. I thought it was really cute. I think I have one already. This is plum pudding. This is $7.98 and I got this at Home Depot. It grows, looks like it grows 8 inches tall and is hardy to -40, and it blooms early spring to the summer. You guys know I keep my my blooms on my heucheras and my hostas, but this guys is a beautiful plant. I love that dark purple foliage, and the underside of it also beautiful. So I picked it up because I had one more spot that was I needed to put something before I finished mulching, and soon you guys will see an update. Still not done with a huge shade bed in the front of the yard, and that still is a work in progress. That's going to take forever to be done. I'm only halfway done mulching, but I want to make sure I put all the plants that I need to put in there first before I seriously finish with the mulching, guys. But anyway, this is a beautiful plant I picked up because I thought it would be going perfect with right next to my rainforest sunrise hosta. Only $7.98 at Home Depot. Next up, guys, is a beauty. It's a beauty, guys. Now, I went to my nursery that's 15 to 20 minutes away from me. I found this nursery last year, and I go back there not because I'm looking for any particular plant, but I go there when I'm looking for something different. I'm looking for something that I can't seem to find at either Home Depot or Lowe's, and boy did they come through, guys. This is spider's web Fatsia. This plant is absolutely gorgeous, and I love it because it's layered. So here are the oldest foliage right here, and underneath that are the secondary ones. So those are a little bit lighter, and of course the plant is variegated. And then underneath that is another layer of plants. And then underneath that is another layer. This plant is absolutely gorgeous, guys. And I splurged on it. Like, I've never bought a plant for more than $21.98. Never. And this plant here was $32 at that nursery. It's a 3-gallon. Spider's web Fatsia, also known as Fatsia japonica. This guy here is a part sun to shade. It grows 4 to 5 feet tall and 3 to 4 feet wide. It's hardy in zones 8, guys. Now that's the kicker right there. Now it will probably get damaged in the very first winter when I plant it. Now I've read that this one should probably come close to the house, but I just don't have anywhere close to the house to put it. I do have an area out by the fence that I would love to put it, but it's gonna get damaged. It's really gonna hurt my heart if these leaves get seriously damaged. They are absolutely gorgeous, guys. They are hardy, like I said, zone 8, which is pretty much 10 to 20 degrees. And we do go low. We do freeze up, and I think last year we actually went down to 6. Wasn't that long, probably like 10 minutes of 6 degrees, but it was enough to damage the plants. But guys, I picked up 2 of these. And like I said, I don't usually spend this money on this plant, but it was a 3-gallon. Look at those foliage. Look at the layers of this plant. My goodness, is beautiful. This is the youngest foliage coming out right there. And I could see why it's called spider's web. It's a beauty, guys. Got it from my nursery, 3 gallons, spent $32 on it. I would never do that again, but this plant is an absolute beauty, and I will find the best place to put it to give it the best possible outcome for when it gets cold, because even though I'm in zone 8A, I try to get plants that are 5, 6, or 7, because if we do for whatever reason get a really 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 bad winter, this will definitely get damaged. I've also read that this plant here is really good for as a house plant, but as you guys know, I've said this a couple times before, my house is kind of dark, and this, even though it can be a house plant, it's going to need a lot of light, and I just don't have that to give it. So I will have to protect this plant in the winter if I do decide to plant it out in the ground, guys. Let me know if you have spider's web Fatsia. Next up, guys, is this beauty here. It is mountain snow Pieris. Now, if you've watched my last couple of videos, you guys have heard me mention it off the side, or I mentioned it in some sort of fashion where I was really watching Lowe's, waiting to see if they're going to put this thing on sale. Now, this thing has already flowered in late, I think it's early March, yeah, or April, or early April. So I knew that a lot of folks weren't going to be really paying attention to this because it already flowered. And when people go to the garden centers, they're looking for flowers, they're looking for pretty. I'm looking for something to put on in my yard, in my shade area. And I've mentioned it a couple times before where I'm waiting on Lowe's to put this on sale. So I go to Lowe's and I see my manager friend, and he came over to me, we're talking, and then I was telling him, yeah, I think I had a rose. I think I had an iceberg rose that was on the floor, and I picked it up thinking I was going to buy it. So then we were talking, I was like, yeah, I bought this rose, but I'm just waiting on you to put that mountain snow Pieris. And like clockwork, he was like, how many do you need? I was like, oh my God. He literally took out his marker and marked it down for me right there, guys. So I got these 50% off. These were $13, guys. This is a part shade to shade plant, grows 3 to 4 feet by 2 to 3, and it is hardy in zones 4 to 8. I've been waiting on this plant because, as you know, I have a lot of shade area, and I thought this would be perfect for it. I'm not too worried about the fact that it's already bloomed because I'm not doing it for the blooms. Now, the blooms are gorgeous and they do look really, really great in March. And these are the remnants of the blooms right here. They were just really, really nice white bell-shaped blooms. Really, really gorgeous. But I definitely wasn't going to spend $26 on this. Like, no. I was going to wait on clearance. And guys, I love Lowe's. I love my particular Lowe's. Lowe's always comes through for me, and I'm really, really happy about it. And again, here's the marker. See that marker right there against the barcode? That's half off. So I really, really want to thank my Lowe's and the manager at the garden center at Lowe's. He's absolutely amazing. He knows what he's talking about. He's easy to talk to. And I will always go to Lowe's and then I'll go to Home Depot. But anyway, guys, I ended up getting 4 of them. Okay? So I didn't have enough space on the table. But they're green, and then the new foliage is a little bit of a burgundy. You see a little tinge of it right there, but it's actually more red when it comes out. Here's some of the newer growth right there. But again, it's not showing you the burgundy right now, but that's the color of the new growth. And I've got 4 of them, guys. I'm really, really happy. I've been scoping this plant out for weeks, and I finally got it. Let me know if you have mountain snow Pieris, or if you're excited about it as I am, because I sure am. And the area, you know what? Let me show you where I'm planning to put this. So, like I said, I have 4. And I'm walking towards that hosta garden that I need to give you guys an update on. And if you remember, when I made the hosta garden, I said I was going to put a bunch of plants right there on the fence line between me and my neighbor. I actually had an akuba there, and that wasn't doing too well, so I moved it. So I'm going to put those 4 mountain Pieris, one right there, probably come down a little further, one right there, maybe one right here, and another one right there. So they don't grow too fast and they don't grow too big, but it's enough where I have something there because I'm trying to get this area where it'll be done, 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 guys. So that's where that's going to go. Tis the season for clearance plants, guys. Get to your Lowe's if you're looking for plants. My Lowe's, they have decent looking clearance plants. Some look rough, but you want to go in the morning because I usually go in the morning. I usually go on Thursdays, and I just seem to get better stuff on Thursdays on my Lowe's. So that was the Mountain Snow Pieris. Finally, guys, look what I got. I went to Aldi's the other day and I picked this thing up. This is a plant stand, a 4-way hanging basket tree. And I believe it was only $19. Can't remember right now, but it was definitely, it's no more than $20. I just remember, I don't know if it was $17.98 or $19.98, but I picked it up because, as you know, I'm on this hanging basket thing lately, and I have some single hanging baskets where I buy the shepherd hook, but I saw this and I was like, let me pick this up. Now I have to put it together. I'm not really good at putting things together, but I'll figure it out. This is supposed to be rust resistant. It holds up to 10 pounds per hook, and those are the measurements right there. So I'm gonna try to put this together and find somewhere to put it, because that's a big deal these days. Space is limited, but I think for this I can find somewhere. But I thought it was a beauty. Now the only difference is that it's not, I'd have to have something to steady it because it doesn't look like it actually goes into the ground, but that's the easy part. I just love how this looks. Let me know if you have one of these. Like I said, I got these at Aldi's last week. So guys, those are my finds this week. I'm really, really excited about the Fatsia. I'm super excited about the Mountain Snow Pieris. So let me know what you think. Please like, please share, please subscribe. Remember to hit the notification bell to be alerted on my new videos. I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.